Thank you for joining the February 19th, 2019 VOLTHA call. We do record these and post them to YouTube. Keep that in mind during the discussions and any presentations today. With that, we'll go ahead and get started. We just have, I believe, one new JIRA issue to review. We'll just, because we did reviews on Thursday as well. After we go over the new issues, Matt is going to talk a little bit about the Adapter Containerization Brigade. And we wanted to finalize the meeting times that were proposed as well. So the Thursday one, I think we nailed down last week. We'll take the first 30 minutes of the Thursday VOLTHA calls. So I'll adjust the meetings that are shown on the VOLTHA, on the open court calendar to reflect that. So we'll have a 30-minute duration for adapter calls on Thursday, starting at 7 Pacific, and we'll shift the start time for the usual VOLTHA calls to 7:30. And so if the adapter call happens to finish early on a Thursday for the Containerization Brigade, we'll go ahead and wait for the VOLTHA call to start till 1/2 past at 7:30. Then the one we needed to confirm, we got a number of responses over VOLTHA Discuss, but we wanted to make sure we're set on the Monday time slot for 7:30 to 8 a.m. Pacific time. So we'll go over that. And then the plan is to kick off those meetings starting this coming Thursday, so in 2 days. And then it looks like we do have Amit on the bridge. So hopefully what we would like to do is to continue the discussion on the Golang OpenOLT adapter design, see if we can firm up a path forward for that work. And that's all I have on the agenda for today. Are there any additional items that the group needs to discuss? Okay. Then I think we'll go over to the JIRA issues. Let me bring that up. And let me refresh the screen. I think we still just have the one, a new defect that was opened 1469, some request into the core from the PondSim adapter is missing the yield keyword. This one, I believe there's a merge for it also. Ken, is this one complete? Okay, I'll go ahead and move that one. Any questions from the group?
No, other than I think given we have the PyVolta library, we might need to start either removing Python code from VOLTHA Go or something. There's a lot of duplicate code lying around, and don't want that to get us into trouble later.
Yeah, that's a plan. That's a plan to move it out.
Any other comments or questions? Okay, then that's it for the new issues today. Next on the agenda is discussion on the Adapter Containerization Brigade. So Matt, I'll go ahead and hand that over to you for some comments and discussion there.
Sure, so part of this is not only the act of containerizing the process, which is relatively straightforward. The bigger effort here is going to be interacting with the new core from an API point of view. Some things to discover about how configuration proxying is done, how getting logical devices, getting ports, creating child devices, iterating through child devices is different. And there needs to be kind of some coordination on how we approach this and how even the Python or the Go adapters have to change to support this new model. So a lot of it will be going through the code, looking at, okay, if this is the old way, how we got a config proxy, for example, how do we go about it the new way? What does the core proxy look like? Is it really a stand-in for adapter agent, or is there some other shims that are needed? Also, to kind of go through the Golang design as well, just to kind of understand what that will look like, given both the Python adapters and the Go adapters have to interact with the core in the same way. But yeah, want to keep it highly technical in nature, very code specific. We can start by basically what we have so far, which is the running of the OpenOLT and the OpenONU adapters and how they are now able to register with the core. But now we're getting to the point where we actually need them to do something meaningful, which is where we're getting into the more interesting parts. So it would be nice if somebody from Siena could attend. Ken would be very, very helpful.
I'll be able to attend, Matt.
Okay, thank you so much. But yeah, other than that, it's really about it. I don't want it to turn into yet another status meeting. We want to really kind of get to the details of how we need to interact with the core and what has to change.
Okay, thanks, Matt. And
so, Chip, you'll be also part of this effort, right?
Yes, I will.
Okay. And the Chip, just so, of course, we're talking about OpenOLT, but at the same time, is the AdTran adapter containerization is also happening at the same time?
Yes, that's correct. So I'm running into the same issues on how to work with the new adapter interface. So it's a good time.
Okay, and your the AdTran adapter will be in still stay at Python, or it will be Go?
In Python.
In Python. Okay. So at least I think. Yeah. Okay. No, yeah. I just think so since you're doing that, you have some experience on that, and then plus Matt and other people's. Amit. Is Amit on the call?
Yes, Sean, I'm there.
So is the Monday time okay with you also?
Yeah, that should be okay.
Okay. On the Redis side, are you personally going to do it, or someone you have a team that's going to do the containerization?
Yeah, so we have a team who's working on that, and
okay.
I'll invite a couple of guys from that team to join this, and
okay.
I'll also be in the call. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. I think we have a good working force to engage on this one. So I think twice. Julie, we start with twice a week. I think that should be enough, right? So give people time to work on coding also. So I think the arrangement is good.
Okay, and then also I think we mentioned last week that we can use email to just targeted emails to the smaller group working on the Brigade to cover items as needed. So Matt, feel free to use that however you see fit. I don't know that, I think it's small enough we probably don't need to set up a formal list, but we can sort that out if we need to. Okay, any other questions from the group?
And I see Lynn here also.
Yes.
Lynn.
Yes.
So I included in the email. So is CIG also going to work on the Go containerization also?
Yeah. Yes, we are working on that. Well.
You are working on it. Oh wow. Okay. so any experience sharing, I think that will also be great. And I think we got a lot of people there. So I think Julie and I probably will not manage the Brigade. So Matt will probably rely on you to do the leader role on this one.
Right. Matt had agreed to lead this Brigade. My role is simply to open up the bridge for folks for those meetings. And
Julie, are we going to record that?
I don't believe they've been recording the Brigade meetings for the tech profile work. Anyone else on the bridge who attends those can speak up if I'm wrong. I was not planning to attend the Brigade sessions. If it's requested, we can do that though.
Okay. So yeah, let's record it. And how do we separate that on Thursday, between Brigade and then also the regular calls? Then we'll figure it out.
Okay. So at this point, I think I won't plan to post the things to YouTube unless I am requested to from the Brigade.
I think that's fine. We can see how Siba did on their recording. So okay, great.
Well,
thanks.
Yeah, we've had can anyone speak to what's happened with the Tech Profile Brigade, for an example?
They are not recording it. They're using
using
the.
We don't record it.
Either way, I think
Okay.
Okay, fine. If there's too much trouble and then no one's going to review it.
let's see how it goes on Thursday. So I'll go ahead and record the session on Thursday, and then Matt, just let me know how you want to handle it, and then we'll move forward from that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thanks. Any other questions, Sean? Any other comments?
No.
Okay, then the next thing I would like to do, Amit, I hope this is okay with you. I wanted to pick up and allow some more time for discussion on the proposal that you put forth for the Golang OpenOLT adapter design. So I didn't see any more comments come in over VOLTHA Discuss. Would this be an okay time, Amit, for you to field some more questions if we have them on that presentation?
Yeah, definitely. We can go more,
Okay.
as in we can get started with the questions if anyone has.
Okay. And I do have the presentation up. Hopefully it's visible on the screen as well, if we need to refer to any of the material here. So I'll go ahead and open it up. I don't know if we want to recap anything from the previous discussions, or if anyone's given it some more review since last week and has specific questions for Amit. We may have a very short call today.
Yeah, it looks like there are no questions. So.
which may be good, and then at the same time, so Matt, do you think this is a framework? You know, regardless to the Python or Go, is this the framework we are marching forward?
Yeah, I mean, we'll know when we start actually implementing what needs to change. But for now, yeah, let's get going.
Okay.
I know that there will be things in the Go core itself that'll need to be changed. Certain interface functions that need to be there, specifically around child devices and getting devices. But we'll hash those out as we start getting into it.
Okay. And then also, I think Ken had given some feedback as well during the last meeting, and since he'll be attending the Brigade meetings as well, that will be helpful. So it looks like maybe this discussion is going to be deferred more to the Brigade. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
The devils is in the details.
Yes. Okay. Then I think everyone, you will be happy to know we have a very short meeting today. So I had not planned to go over status updates on the issues, because we did try and touch on ones that did not have assignees yet, and other items that were in scope for the active sprint. We did that on Thursday, so I did not want to jump right back into that today. I figured it was a little too soon. So you'll get a pass on that this week. A reminder that we have the sprint closing a week from Friday. And so we do have, almost 2 weeks left for the development work here. We have the Tech Profile Brigade going on in parallel, and now we will have the Adapter Containerization Brigade going on as well. So let me go back to the email where we have the agenda on the future topics. And let me see, do we have Sean Missette on the bridge?
I don't see him.
I don't see him. Okay. So I was hoping to confirm with him for Thursday that we have the multiple TCON support discussion. He was going to pull up some slides to kick off discussion with the group on that topic. So I'll sync up with him offline, but that is the plan. And as a reminder, we'll just have an hour for that, because we will be having the Adapter Brigade first from 7 to 7:30. And then at 7:30, we'll switch over and have the VOLTHA meeting. So we'll have 1 hour to go over this rather than the usual hour and a half. With that, I think probably we can wrap up for today.
Julie,
yes.
Just so let me remind people again. Maybe give me the presentation right. We can run very quickly, just in case people have not seen this one. It's the again. So the lockdown. Where am I? Okay, I should be here. if you have heard this and if you want to go back to work, that'll be great. But anyway, so again, so I would like to people to send me the RSVP regarding to whether you will be attending. Right now, so far, we have the majority of the attendance will be from ONF and AT&T and ATRAN, but I'm and you know I received some RSVP already, but I would hoping this list to be growing and grow very fast. These are the items we will need to talk about. And one of the maybe a little bit controversy one, it will be the VOLTHA SDN controller agnostic. So I think some of the topic will be very interesting. So I welcome everybody to start thinking about a topic, and then maybe I'll post this one on the wiki, and then we some topic we will suggest the owners to some participant to adopt the ownership of the discussion. So and then we have the CBA portion of the discussion also. So we are about almost a month away from this, and as I said, the hotel can be tough. So please make sure you have your travel approval and then make your reservation as soon as you can, and then give me the RSVP. Okay, that's all I need to say. Back to you, Julie.
Thanks, Sean. And just as people are looking at this list of topics, and if you see items that you would like to give a presentation on, and Sean doesn't have your name on the list as a possible candidate, please let him know so we can start figuring out time slots and figure out how to divide up the meeting agenda over those few days for the various topics. Hopefully we'll have a lot of good discussion there. It'll be good to see everyone at the meeting. And Sean, do you want me, I think you saw presentation rights. You may want to stop sharing your screen, or let me see if I can grab it back. I should have grabbed it.
You got it.
Now. Okay, all right. So we do also have another on kind of our on hold at the bottom, a number of topics for future discussion. Is there anything we need to start bubbling up for one of the Thursday calls in the next few weeks?
I think, Julie, one thing you know, for the member on the call about PPPoE, I heard different approaches because a lot of time PPPoE is on, you know, it's on the data path. It may not be affecting on the VOLTHA may not be related. It may be out of scope for VOLTHA. So I would like to understand a little bit more regarding to how exactly. You know, because we've been putting the PPPoE in the topic for longest time, but at the same time, if it is everything is outside the scope of the VOLTHA, then maybe we can remove it.
Okay. Is there anyone?
Sean?
Yes, Björn.
Yeah, this is Björn. My suggestion is keep it in for a week, and I will clarify it more detailed in our architecture team.
Okay, great. And I think that
so and then after that,
no, that's great. And then the third telecom also.
After that, I will come back with a
Yeah, great.
Great. Thanks, Björn.
Yeah, of course they can do that. They can do that investigation by themselves as well. But I will do it in our architecture team and come up with a statement in the next week.
Great, thank you so much. And also the embed management, you know, stuff. I think the day one, whether you know it's coming up as it's just it just put up as itself as part of the device turn up procedure, or you know. But I do believe that VOLTHA, you know, or the CBA need to have some function to manage it. I think that's mostly on the management portion of the embed management. Okay, great, Björn. Thank you so much.
All right. Anything else? Okay, I will be giving you some time back today. So thanks everyone, and I'll make the adjustments on the cord calendar to show the the updates for the Containerization Brigade and then also the modified start time. Matt, are you still on the bridge?
Yes.
I was thinking at this point I'd set these meetings up for the Containerization Brigade to go through when we have our face-to-face at the end of March. Does that make sense, or do you have any sense of the time frame for how long I need to set up the meeting?
I think till face-to-face is probably good. We'll figure out if we need to go beyond.
All right, I will do that. And then if there are other people who are looking to participate in the brigade, please let Matt know and myself as well, so we can make sure you're included in the meeting invite for those. Okay, with that, I think I'll go ahead and end the meeting after one last call for comments or discussion. Okay, that's it. Thanks, everyone, and I will talk to most of you on Thursday.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.